All right, we're back. I do apologize, you guys. I couldn't do the super chat. My channel is not monetized. Okay. Um, YouTube is tripping with my monetization. So I've been having issues with it. They're telling me that I have another account, which I deleted, and still have not gotten any leeway with them, sent many emails. I'm not worried about it. I'm about to go ahead and put my information on here though, so you guys could be able to just PayPal me. All right. That will probably be the best bet. So you can ask me whatever questions that you would like to ask me, and I will put my PayPal information here. Hold on a second. And I will put my PayPal information. I'm gonna watch you guys from my phone because I really can't see from this computer the way that it's angled. Welcome everybody. Hope your evening is going good. Hi, Whitney. Good evening, honey. Hi, Rabo. TJ, you're back. No, I don't do Cash App. I need to set up a Cash App. I have not had time, but I will. I do PayPal only for now. Or Chase Pay. You can send me payment through my Chase account. Emma, good evening. Yeah, I do Zelle, Emma. I do Zelle. Beverly, hello. All right, give me 1 second, you guys. Let me put my PayPal up and then I can start with the questions. Question. Hold on a second, Emma's first. Sorry about that, Emma. I did not mean to skip you. Emma, then you next, Beverly, okay? So what did you do about what's approaching you? Okay, one question answer means one card. What should Emma do about what's approaching her? Let me go ahead and also call in some help. I call in air, fire, water, earth, spirit, and ether. And I also call upon the highest of the high, which is Yahweh Dwahe, who will be able to give me the information that is necessary for this reading in all directions, time and space, past, present, and future. And so it is. Oh, wow. You got two cards that came out. One is damsel, okay? And the other one is engineer. With the first card, it speaks about understanding the nature of a healthy romance. And it inspires you to rely on yourself, okay? There is also a shadow aspect of this, waiting for a knight to provide you with the seduction for a romantic illusion. So basically right now you should just pour into your own cup, all right? Give your own the love that you are seeking outside of oneself, because the universe is supporting you. The love that you seek is the love that you already contain within self. The second card is engineer. All right, so it's the ability to give creative energy a practical expression, talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. Okay, right now I feel like you're working through some issues in your life. I feel like maybe there might have been a codependency to the situation that you're dealing with. And so the shadow side says reliance on mechanistic solutions without regard for emotional consequences. So sometimes when things are familiar with us, we can stay in a situation for longer than what we're supposed to. And so this is telling you to be your own engineer, okay, in your own life, showing up for yourself and making the necessary changes in those areas that need changed in your life, okay? So Emma, that is your question, and it has been answered. All right, and you guys, these questions are donations based. I've not put a set price, but they're not free. I'm not doing that today. I'm doing donation basis. I know that Emma hasn't submitted, but I do want to make sure that I throw that out there so you guys know, okay? Because I am giving my energy. I feel like there should be some type of compensation for that. So the next question I will answer based off of donation after I answer Beverly's, because I've already asked her. I mean, I already told her I would answer her question. I think it's only right to do that. We're going to commit to you. I got another deck that I'm going to pull for you on that one. I got 3 decks here. I'm doing a live. Get off of my door, please. The bathroom. That's okay. Spirit, will Blake ever commit to Beverly? Will Blake ever commit to Beverly? Love you too, Natalie. Hello, Latoya. Emma, if you want to send something to Zelle, you need to send it to this web address. I'm going to go ahead and type it here. Cielo, please get off of my door right now. I don't care. Touching my door is not going to get you in here. Go away. I mean it. There you go, Emma. Appreciate you, dear. All right, Beverly, I'm coming. All right, honey, you got the victory card. So yes, the answer is yes, your victory is on its way. I do see a commitment that's going to come. And I feel like it's going to take you by surprise the way that it's going to come in. Right now, I feel like you and your love interest are connected at the 2nd chakra, which is the sacral chakra. This is Ariel, the angel Ariel, that is here to support the relationship, okay? And the last card we have is the yin and the yang. You guys are coming into balance with one another. The male and the female having union within, so you can have union without. So that is the answer to your question, my love. Okay? Anybody else have any questions? Hello, Jamar. I'm doing good, Justine Clark. How are you doing today? Hi, Dylan. Hi, Tanera. Hello, Tanera. Hi, Dylan. Beverly, can you please confirm that you got your reading? Because it just said I was offline and I was talking. I don't know if you heard me or not. That was your reading, Beverly, for your love. You asked, was he going to commit to you, right? Blake. And yes, he is. And you got the victory card, the yin and the yang, and you have the sacral chakra with Ariel. Okay, that is helping to support the energy that is in your union. So you are going to get a commitment. So that was your reading, dear. Tanner, the donations are $11.11. For a one question answer, and I will pull 3 cards. All right, Whitney Stafford, yes, you are struggling with your life purpose. The donations is $11.11. And I will pull 3 cards to answer your question in greater detail. All right, thank you, Emma. I received your donation. Yes, PayPal, because my super chat is not working because my channel is not monetized because YouTube has been giving me ish. So whatever. PayPal is going to have to do for now. Welcome. Namaste, Gerald. Thank you. Congratulations for you two coming together. I'm glad you and your husband are going to be together. That's okay, Beverly. You're fine. Yeah, I can do a higher self question. If you can, yeah, I can do that today. All you have to do is submit that. All right, let me go ahead and do a Virgo read real quick, you guys. I'm going to do a Virgo mini read. All right, and first of all, I'm going to work on some things that I'm going to focus on some things that Virgos need to work on. All right, with the new deck. What are some areas that Virgo needs to work on? Since this is Virgo month, why not? While I'm waiting for the donations to come in. We have lover, and then we have child and orphan. So Virgo, you need to work on the love department this month, okay? You need to work on the love department this month. You guys, my phone is buffering, but my internet looks like it's pretty stable, so bear with me. I appreciate you too, Emma. Mwah. Messiah. Oh, Lord have mercy. So who's having that God complex, wishing they want to save everybody? Okay. Serving humanity, sacrificing themselves. Virgo, you need to let go of that Messiah complex that you got right now. All right. That's an area of opportunity. Exaggerated belief that you are the only means through which a cause can succeed. Some of you guys are having issues with letting things go. Some of you guys are having issues with divine ordering and just sitting back and just letting go and letting God. Okay. There is a situation that's close to you in your life right now where God has told you to take your hands off of it and you keep on putting your hands on it. And I feel like it has to do with the matters of the heart because you have the lover card here. Okay. There's always a light side and a shadow side. And this is the reason why I love this deck is because it focuses on both. And since I'm doing this reading for you, I want to focus on both aspects and both sides for you. Okay. And you guys also remember, just because I'm doing Virgo, and if it's not your sun, it could be your rising or it can be your ascending as well. Okay. So it really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which one it is. It could be somewhere in your chart and it can still be very significant to you. So right now, obsession, passion, that can be self-destructive, like self-destructive devotion, okay? Um, the good side of this is great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something. So you're very passionate. You're feeling very passionate right now about someone that you love. I feel like with the child and the orphan card, there's some deep childhood inner wounding that has taken place that needs to be healed. Okay. I'm not going to touch both the light and the shadow side because spirit told me not to. It's not in the flow of what I feel at this moment. But I feel like it's time for you to be able to let go of those feelings of abandonment issues, whether it could be to love, whether it could be to childhood distress from parents alike. It doesn't matter. It's time for you to let go of all of that and start conquering your fear and surviving in the now, living in the now. We can't go back and change the things that have happened to us when we were children or things that have happened to us from previous lives that we carried in this lifetime. The only thing that we can deal with and focus on is the now. Okay? What is happening in the now moment? Let's see what's coming in for Virgo this month, for the month of September. What is coming in for Virgo in the month of September? The next reading I'm going to do after this is also what is the changes that's coming in for the collective as well. Oh, wow. Someone is coming in, or someone that you already have a relationship with is going to have a very strong connection. It's caring connection. It's going to be a reconnection, okay, between you and someone else. This is definitely something that is coming in for Virgo. It's a reconnection, a renewal, a restart. It's like the restart button has been pressed in your life on love. This is definitely coming in for you. And if you're already in an existence, in a pre-existent relationship with someone, you're going to have a rekindling of the flame between the two of you. I feel like for those that are in fated partnerships with soulmates, that is going to be a connection or a reconnection with your soulmate, whether you are still with this person or not. If you're not, if you're in separation, there's going to be a coming back together, and it's going to be sweet, just like the flowers that the lady is holding in her hands. Okay. For those of you that are in a twin flame dynamic, this is going to be a reconciliation between you and your divine counterpart. Take what resonates. This is a general reading. What else is coming in? What else is coming in for Virgo for the month of September? What else is coming in for Virgo for the month of September? I ain't touched these cards in so long, they probably mad at me. It took forever for this card to come out. Door to personal healing and happiness. So, you guys, this lets me know it's something that you've been waiting on for a very long time that is about to re-enter into your life, that is about to make you happy. This deals with opulence and abundance, you guys. It's not only in the affairs of the heart or love, but I feel like it also deals with your finances too. I feel like the doors are about to just bust open with so much prosperity and wealth and health and just all aspects of your life. You're just going to get like a floodgate of blessings that is coming in for you. And I feel like for a lot of you Virgos, you've been waiting for this for quite a long time with your earthy self. And can you see this picture? This is definitely your card. This is about your pentacles. This is about your coins because you are an earth sign. So how unique that this card will come up during your reading. All right, let's pull one more card. No problem. Gerald, maybe another time. Yes. Oh, awesome. You got a birthday coming up, Tanera. All right. Spirit is really wanting to take this time on revealing the next thing. All right, you got the Healer of Ages that's here. This is about Christ consciousness, unity consciousness, coming together in oneness for the greater good. In harmony with what you just said, Tanera, this may be your reading. This is about stepping into mission. This is about stepping into your divine work and what God has put you on the earth to do, your reasons for being, your very existence, and why you're here. Okay. This is going to be something that you're going to discover in the month of September. You're going to be able to find out what it is that really makes your soul sings, what makes your heart rejoice. And it's about serving humanity. And Christ is here to help to spearhead the direction in which you are to walk and head in, and to just basically open up to the new that is coming in, because it's requiring for old part of you to have to be destroyed. All right. When you look at Christ and when you look at the Healer of Ages, it speaks about a resurrection. Okay. And a resurrection means resurrecting something that is new. You don't resurrect the dead, you resurrect the new. So I feel like there's going to be some new beginnings that are coming in for those of you that were born in the month of September. That is just going to pretty much help you to fulfill your soul contracts. A lot of contracts that are between you and soulmates, and even some of your twin flames that are here, for those that are twin flames, are going to be fulfilled in the month of September, even if it's not your birth month. September the 19th holds a very significant number for many of us. And if you haven't already checked out my video, 111 and then 1111, you may want to check that out, because I give further insight about that on that video. All right. So the last card that I am going to, or the last deck I'm going to pull for those that are born in September that are Virgos, is going to just basically be insight from Source. What does Source want you to know? Okay. We already covered your areas of weakness and opportunities, and then what's coming in. But now let's see what Source wants you to know. This is like a bonus reading, okay? Hello, Truth Seeker. All right, Truth Seeker. The donation is $11.11 for a 3-card pull for a reading. I will be more than happy to answer that for you. Okay, Whitney, I will verify if I received the donation from you. Yes, I did. I received that donation from you, dear. Thank you. Give me 1 second, because I'm going to finish this read and then I'll get to your question. Tanera, you're right. Now is all that we have. All right, Spirit. Speak to those that are on the live right now, okay? Let this be a read for everybody, even though I know I said Virgo. Someone's been concerned about their money, your pentacles, your foundation. Okay, the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, you feel like you've been disconnected, like you've been cut off from something. You've been cut off financially. Okay, some of you are having issues with money. Some of you are having issues with the foundation of a relationship. You have the King of Cups. There's a man presence. You could be that man if you are a man that is chiming in, or it could be someone that's connected to a lover that is not showing their emotions. They're keeping their emotions. They're hiding their emotions from you. Not really telling you how they really feel. Does that resonate? because they feel disconnected within themselves. This is the Seven of Swords, not being truthful within themselves, believing their own illusions, believing their own lies. Okay. This person is not able to give you anything solid because they're not solid within themselves. Does that resonate? You can't give what you don't have, right? This person can't pour from an empty cup. I feel like the person that is connected to this reading, or person, since I'm reading for a group of you, they're going through a lot in their lives right now. I feel like they're awakening and they fully are not in their power. See, I can't make this stuff up. Look at this. This is the Magician in reverse. They're not fully in their power. They're not using the four elements the way that they should: water, fire, earth. You know, they're not using it because they don't know how to just as of yet. They're still unawakened. I feel like this person is 3D density of existence and they don't know how to wake up from this. They want to, but they don't know how to fully awaken. I feel like this is a twin flame connection because you do have the Lover's card. Okay, this can also be for those that are soulmates, someone that is having an affair or has stopped having an affair. Some insight has come to them to wake them up, and so they're feeling disconnected at this time from the relationship that they have for you. This could be for those that are twin flame, your twin flame feeling disconnected. Maybe you guys are in separation and you're not speaking. And one more last card. You have the Four of Swords. Can't make this stuff up. This is rest and rejuvenation. This person is not in a relationship with anyone. They're kind of like resting and kind of like, you know, chillaxing, you know, not really putting much emphasis on relationships outside of themselves. They're looking more within. And this is where you want your person to be. Whether it's a twin flame or a soulmate, you want them to look within because that's where all the answers are, you guys. There's no answers outside of yourself. If you receive any answers outside of yourself, that is because your soul has already pre-orchestrated a time and a date that answer will come to you. Okay, the soul leaves clues. We've left trails and clues before we incarnated on this earthly existence. You see, no one is really telling you anything but your own soul and your own self. So this person knows the truth, or they're awakening to the truth, but they're still a little stuck because, as you see, that these swords are surrounded around them and they're not moving. It's not that they don't love you. It's not that they don't care about you, but they're just like a baby all over again when it comes to spirituality. And so you're going to have patience with this person and allow them to fully awaken to their true authentic self and step into their true authentic power before you are able to receive what you're wanting from this person. All right. Okay. Now let me get to Whitney. I received your payment, dear. Okay, Whitney, what's your question? Okay, where I need him to be. Good, glad to know exactly where I need him to be. Okay. Whitney, submit your question and I will be more than happy to answer it for you. Okay, honey? Oh, Nichelle, I'm so sorry that you went into separation. I know how daunting that can be. It's very difficult. It's a very tumultuous experience to be separated from the person that you love. It's almost like a death. All right, Whitney, what is my life purpose? I feel blocked. All right. The gem, you have to submit $11.11, and then I can go ahead and do a three card pull for you and read that for you, okay? All right, TC Bag, thank you so much for being here. Love you. Mwah. All right, Whitney, I'm coming back to you, baby. 1 second. What is your purpose? You feel blocked. Man, I can just tell you, you're not the only person that feels that way. That's for darn sure. Okay. I'm going to pull from this deck to answer your question, Whitney. It's a very valid question. Then I'm even going to see what some of your blocks are, okay? so we can unblock them. I'm just going to shuffle this deck real quick just to clear the energy. One more shuffle. All right, Spirit. What are Whitney's blocks? What does she need to unblock? All right, this is definitely a card. So the first card we got, Hedonist. Inspires creativity, energy to embrace the good things in life, celebrate the beauty in yourself. Right now, it says, pursues pleasure to the detriment of health, indulges at the expense of others. So right now, it's telling you to take a hedonistic approach, but do it from a part where you celebrate the beauty within yourself. When you don't do it at the expense of losing yourself. Let's get your second card. Wow. That just kind of snuck out there. Sorry, didn't come out. Wow. Lover. Blocks in love. Shadow side. Obsessive passion that can harm others or self-destructive devotion. I feel like you're in a situation where you're giving more than what you're receiving. Okay? The light side of this is to have great passion and devotion for self, okay? Unbridled appreciation of someone or something. I feel like right now you need to focus on self-love, loving of self. I feel like you're a giver and you give so much that sometimes you deplete your own soul in the process. So that could be blocking you from having true love come in. The universe is all about balance of polarities. If you balance out those polarities where you're giving equally as you are receiving, you're going to start attracting that in which you are putting out. And I believe that's the reason why you got that card. You got another card too. Are you an artist? Do you like to draw? Do you like to sing? Are you into music? Because right now, there is creative art and creative spark inside of you that's trying to come out. I feel like this is your reasons for being and why you are here. Okay. It says using talent as an excuse to mistreat others or posing as a starving artist to elicit pity. I don't feel like that's you, but I really feel like you have been suppressing your creativity. Does that resonate? And you have not been doing what it is that you are supposed to be doing creative wise, as far as the artist that is inside of you, whether that's song, whether that's dance, music, acting. Only you know what it is that really truly makes you feel whole and complete. I feel like the reason why you've been blocked is because you've not been doing that. And then the light side of this is expressing a dimension of life that just is beyond the five senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. So through your art, you will be able to help others to have self-expression and also to be happy within themselves through your work. So the reason why you're feeling complete and you feel blocked is because you've been suppressing the artist and the creativity that is inside of you that you need to have and show up as self-expression right now. All right. Wow. That is amazing. Whitney, you better sing your music and you better start writing, girl. The world needs you. And obviously this is your reasons for being. And that happens when we're not doing what we're supposed to be doing in life. The universe set those blocks up so we can feel the pull, so we can feel the pull towards where we need to be. It's called course correcting. You see, when we get off path, the universe sets up these roadblocks or obstacles so we can't go beyond where we are because where we are is not where we're supposed to be. Does that make sense? All right. Is there anyone else that needs to have a question answered? If not, I'm going to go ahead and end this. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate the time that we share together. Whitney, you already know what to do. Okay. You got all the answers. All the answers are within sight of you. You got to just step into your purpose. Oh, Queen Bella, I'm still here. If you have a one question answer, you can go ahead and submit $11.11. You're not too late. I was just about to end the chat until I seen your message. Let me know what it is that you want to do, honey. You're welcome, Whitney. Oh, yes. Isn't it a blessing to be able to know what your blocks are? And it's just, it's nothing that you didn't already know, but just to have that confirmation, that just makes it just so much better. And it solidifies the fact that now that you know, now it's time for you to act upon it. Like Drake says, if you know better, you do better, right? So now you have that confirmation and everything that you need in order for you to step into the right direction. All right. All right, you guys. Again, you're welcome, Tanera. It's been an honor. It's been a privilege. Oh my God. And also the gem, any you see, please let me know if you want me to do a 3-card pull on that for you. Anisha, you can ask a question, but today is donation based only. I didn't do a free question on this live. I did a couple at the beginning. All right, because I was having problems with the super chat, which basically should have corrected all of this for me, but because my channel is not monetized, I was unable to be able to put that caveat at the beginning. So by all means, do not let that discourage you. If you still want to send the $11.11, you can do that. Okay. Daisy, I am so glad that you got what you needed. Yes. Okay, Daisy, my PayPal link is on here. I will repost it for you though. Okay. Give me 1 second. Oh, you know what, you guys, I promised you that I would do a reading for everyone. Okay, a general read for just what's coming in with this shift that's coming in for September the 19th. Spirit just reminded me of that, and I want to make sure that I get that into you guys, or I get that out for you guys before I turn it in for the night. Okay. So I did repost my PayPal here. Daisy, don't kill me. You know, our divine masculines are very hard-headed. They are. They like to do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? They're a little bit hard-headed. Yes, Whitney, those are your keys. All right, Daisy. Daisy, Nisha, and the other person that I had shout out, the gym, any. You see, you can submit the payment while I go ahead and do the read for the collective, okay? And the collective, you guys do realize it's not just twin flames, it's soulmates, it's the karmics, it's all of us in the, conscious level. that are a part of the ascension process. Not all karmics are bad. For most of you that know me and have been following me for a while, I've told you I used to be a karmic to my soulmate. Okay, I came in to teach him lessons. And after those lessons was over, I was out. I left. It was nothing no longer there, even though he tried to still hold on and still does try to hold on. Okay, but I don't want him. Anyhow, anyway, let's see. What are some things that are coming in for the collective for September? Well, we're going to have angelic help, which is very much needed on this next leg of all of our journeys. Okay, a lot of us are pushing out of our carbon bodies into our crystalline angelic bodies, so we need help from the angels to help us to continue to ascend. So that was a perfect card, helping those in need with no expectation in return. This is something that we need to focus on. All right, are you entering in new relationships and new partnerships because you're expecting something out of it? Or are you completely in your sovereignty as your complete and whole self, where you don't need anyone? Okay, you just appreciate that person being there. These are questions that we need to be honest with ourselves about. Are we looking for a divine masculine to come back so he can make us complete and whole? Or are we already complete and whole within ourselves and we don't need anybody? Okay, not even divine masculine. But the fact that divine masculine is there, that's like gravy, that's like sauce, but that's not the full course meal, because we know ourselves, we're the full course meal. We're not looking for anyone or anything outside of ourselves to complete us. And this is, pretty much what is coming in for a lot of us. You don't know how many emails I got within this week about how many people that I've personally worked with. I've done the Uriel empowerment. I've done the reconciliation spell, the Jophiel reconciliation spell. 3 people this week came into union, you guys, off of the work that I have done for them. I don't really consider me and my twin being in union, but we're good friends and we talk. And I feel like, we're not in 3D union. Let me clarify. We're in union spiritually. We're connected. Okay. But we're not in 3D union because we both right now choose not to be. I'm with a wonderful man, okay, that we have a really good chemistry and connection. He sees me for who I am. And I love it. I've never seen this coming. I've never seen this man coming into my life, but I do also realize how powerful I am and how I manifested exactly what I prayed for. So we both have an understanding. We're not rushing. Okay. We're just in a natural ebb and flow with how life has presented this relationship. And that's the way it should be. Okay. This is about not putting any false claims on anything as well. Don't put any false claims on anything. Just because you know that you are twin and you're in a twin flame union and you have a divine masculine or a divine feminine, don't put any claims on it just yet until you start seeing the fruits of your labor and you start seeing manifestations and evidence of what you are putting claims on. Okay. And the reason why I am saying this is because a lot of us use the fact that we have a twin to remain stuck and to be asphyxiated only on one person and on one thing, that it distracts us from our mission and our reason for being and why we're here, because we're still trying to manifest this ding dang on union and we're not in alignment because we're not in our mission. You will never ever manifest your partner when you're not in your mission. So get into mission. You know what? It reminds me of that Beyonce song, Get Into Formation. Get into information. Get information on what you need in order to succeed. Yeah, that was a gem. That was a jewel I just dropped, you guys. Seriously. That was worth the wait, wasn't it? That was darn sure worth the wait. All right. So this is about athlete. When I think about an athlete, I don't know about what comes to your mind, but what comes to my mind is dedication and endurance. Okay. It's about transcending physical limitations, including handicaps. All right. The development of personal willpower and the strength of spirit. I feel like there has been a false sense of invulnerability, a sense of entitlement for a lot of us. All right. We feel like, oh, because that's my twin flame, they should act or she should act this way or that way. We've set conditions on the way that we want the twin flame that we are attached to show up in our lives. All right. And expectation breeds disappointment because they're not showing up in that type of way, shape, or manner. We tend to judge them, which makes us become narcissistic. Yeah, you become a narcissist when you start judging people because they're not doing what you want them to do. Okay. That becomes an abusive relationship, a toxic relationship when someone you're expecting to show up and to be your savior, a damsel in distress, and save you like your knight in shining armor, that makes you no better than the person that you're accusing that is being stupid or not doing what they're supposed to do. How you know it's not even in your contract for them to be doing you the very way that they're doing you? They're supposed to be doing you exactly what they're doing to you right now. That's what they're supposed to be doing. Become a seeker. I'm going to even go further and tell you become a seeker of truth because you don't know it all. If we all knew it all, we wouldn't even be here on this live chat right now. Okay? Be thirsty for wisdom, thirst for it for knowledge, thirst for understanding, thirst for wisdom, because the truth will be there wherever it is. The truth will reveal itself in many ways. I feel like there's a lot of people that are attached to a divine counterpart that has not been able to commit to their path, let alone commit to you. Once they find their path, spirit is giving you guarantee that they're going to be able to commit to you because you are rest assured a part of their path, you see. So instead of praying for you and your twin to get back together, pray that they find their path. Pray that they find their reasons for being because you are a part of that reason for being. Once all of the pieces come together perfectly, that's when you have the perfect puzzle. But it's not going to be until those things take place first. Okay. All right, Daisy, it's $11.11. So um I can't do it until I receive. Now you make me have to do math here. $3.34. All right. And I'll be more than happy to answer whatever question it is that I need to answer for you. Just let me know. In the meantime, let me continue with this reading. Let's get one more last card. Let's get a bonus card, you guys. Let's make it worth our while. The last question, or the last question, Lord have mercy. The last card is bully. Yeah. I feel like a lot of us have allowed this situation to intimidate us, to provoke fear. We're fearful of approaching our divine masculine or our divine feminine. We're fearful of rejection. You guys, if you are truly with your twin flame, they should be able to embrace you even in the pain. My divine counterpart and I have both put each other through a lot of pain, not intentionally. I don't believe that neither one of us intentionally meant to hurt one another. It's just that this thing called life tends to get in the way. But I can tell you, even through the pain, we've cried together, we've laughed together, we still have a mutual respect for one another, that we love each other so much that we give each other that reprieve, and we honor each other in our decisions, even though we don't maybe agree with all of the decisions on both parts, but we respect it because we have free will and we don't have that sense of entitlement, right? So don't feel like as if you're being bullied or pressured into doing something that you really don't want to do, because everything happens for a reason, you see. And don't allow for anyone that is on this twin flame journey to allow for this to become a cesspool for narcissistic behavior, or to be domineering to you, or to be disrespectful or hateful towards you. Because I can tell you, I swear, and I wish that my twin was here to validate and confirm this. He was so evil to me. He was the meanest man I have ever dealt with. And I could never understand, or I never understood then why. But as I have awakened to who I am today, I now know he had a lot of wounds that I triggered, and I didn't realize that I was triggering those wounds. And it's not like I did it on purpose, but as he was able to heal and evolve and grow through that, he's a completely different person to this day. He's a changed man, and he's always so pleasant. He's always so sweet. Even anytime I contact him, he's like a breath of fresh air. He's the most loving, caring man that I know. And he's not mean to me like that anymore. And I'm glad that when Spirit told me stop labeling him and stop doing that, because I was anchoring the very thing that I was projecting, that is when my relationship and my twin flame dynamic started to change and shift for the better, because I was able to transcend and I was able to transmute that energy and use it for something for the good, instead of looking at it for what is bad. And when I stopped judging him for making the decision to not be with me, that's when we actually became closer. I mean, anything in it, anytime that I ever want to talk to my twin, I always talk to him. He always talks to me, because we have that connection. It's a real connection. It's a spiritual connection. And I feel like the more as time has elapsed between the two of us being in separation, the more that he's also came into a better understanding as well. Okay. All right. So I'm still waiting on the donation from you, Daisy, for the $3.34. Anyway, anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and continue on with this reading. Why stop the flow? Okay. If not, you're going to have to submit that to me, and I'm going to have to give that 3-question answer to you offline through an audio recording, which I don't mind doing. So we already know these are things that are coming in for us that we need to deal with, you guys. There's a lot of stuff that we need to transmute. Okay. We're going to always be shifting, but it's easier when we make these shifts when the energies are here on the earth to support us, right? When the angels are closer to the earth more than anything, helping us to lift and rise up in our consciousness. All right. 9 of Pentacles. All right, so this represents a person that pretty much has been working their ass off to get the stable foundation that they have. 9 means completion. Okay, so I feel like your harvest is coming in, but there's only one thing that is missing, and that is you being with your soulmate or your divine counterpart. And this represents you. This represents the energy of those of you that are chiming in. You're waiting for, you know, that 10th pinnacle to come up to give you the foundation that you seek. And with the Wheel of Fortune, this is your confirmation that is coming. Okay, your good karma has paid off. What goes around comes around. You have the will. You then put in the work. The universe is here to support you in your desires. And then when it comes, don't faint. Don't do like I did. When the man that I've prayed for showed up in my life, I started questioning, is he from God? Who else is he going to be from? The pits of Hades? It's just crazy sometimes the very things that we pray for, when they show up, because we've been so used to BS, we don't know how to accept it. Okay? We don't know how to just receive it and just be like, oh, my prayer's finally been answered. We sometimes want to talk ourselves out of our own prayers. Okay? But no, the energies are here to support you, to say, receive it. You deserve it. Who's more deserving than you? Okay? It's a comment. It's a comment. It's a comment. It's a comment. For some of you, it's already here. I got 3. You guys, never in my life. I have been doing healings, and I have been doing the Michael the Archangel attunements. I mean, yeah, I receive a lot of emails with people telling me that my work has helped them to come back into union. But diggity, dig, dong, dig, dang. 3 within the last 2 days? That's a lot. I mean, 3 within a week is normal for me. I mean, but within 48 hours, that, to me, I have broken a record. And when I say that he came into 3D union, I ain't talking about the divine masculine being on his way. I'm talking about divine masculine being there next to them, breathing, and they're sharing each other's spit and shit. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about 100% bona fide 3D union. It's coming. It's coming. Your baby. He's coming. She's coming. They're on their way. September the 19th. This reading is for September the 19th for those of you that are in the collective. Your baby is on their way. They know who you are. They know about this connection. You see that? That's intimacy. Intimacy. Look at the way that he's looking into her eyes. Look at the way that she's like, oh my God, I can't stare him back in his eyes, because he's gonna see how much I really care for this man, how much I really love him. But he can feel it. That's why he's looking at her like that. She can feel it. This is a true, bona fide relationship, spiritual connection. One that is strong. A 3-fold cord. One that is not easily broken. Not even distance or separation can keep the two of them apart. You see that? Y'all baby is on their way. You can't keep true love away from you. You cannot. It's coming. It's a coming. It's coming. It's coming. I don't know why the angels keep singing that in my ear, but that's for somebody. It's a coming. 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 It's coming. All right, you guys better get that Jophiel working for reconciliation. It works. Trust me. I give you ancient words to use to bring it back in. I can't make this stuff up. You got the Chariot. This person is moving towards you into union. I can't make this stuff up. You heard me shuffling the cards. Okay? I told you this before I even pulled these 2 cards. The Lover's card and the Chariot. Okay? If I had laid them down, they'll be right next to each other. All right? With the Wheel. With the Wheel. Okay? You guys are coming back into a new cycle, a new beginning, a new chapter of love. Because you are the Queen of Wands. You are everything. You are in your power. Divine Feminine, you've been looking good lately. Ooh, and Divine Masculine been looking at you like you was a whole buffet. Ready for him to just be served. Okay? The karmics don't look like this. They can't look like this. Matter of fact, a lot of them have been letting themselves go. Okay? They forgot that they was entertaining a king and not a peasant. They've been looking like peasants because they don't know what they have or what they had for some of them, because divine masculine, shit, he on his way. He ain't with nobody. Because justice has stepped in, right? We know that Jupiter is the planet of judgment. Your judgment is coming to you. And you're going to get what you deserve and more. I love it. I love this reading. I love this live. For real, for real. I wasn't even expecting it to turn this way. Spirit, you never cease to amaze me. Never. September the 19th, I already knew it was going to be some good things coming in for the collective as a whole. But baby, somebody about to get their sweet ass reconciliation. I'm telling you, there's a reason for why all this has happened the way that it's happened. You guys got to start trusting the process. Even amidst the fears, you got to look fear in the eye and say, guess what? I ain't scared of your ass. Okay? What the Bible say? Let the weak say that I'm strong. What has been also detrimental for a lot of us is the attachment to the outcome. Let go of that. You know that this is your baby. You know that this is the love of your life. You don't need to be attached to the outcome. Just know that what you want is wanting you. What you're seeking is seeking you. You don't have to coerce the universe, manipulate the universe, kick, scream, cry, okay, puke, vomit. You don't have to do none of that. You've already done your work. For some of you, you haven't done your work. You still need to do work, okay? You need to do that reconciliation, I'm telling you. I know what I'm talking about. That reconciliation works. It works. So you can have the victory. So you can be the one that is adorned in all of her glory or his glory. For all of your hard work and your efforts, your dubious efforts, okay? Your highest good is here. It's now. It's not tomorrow. It's not, you have to already know that it's yours, okay? That's how you call things in. That's how you manifest. You have to already know that what you want wants you. How can it not? It needs you to be able to have expression, okay? That desire in your heart is there for a reason, because you have the angel of strength, okay? This reminds me of Jesus, the Lion of Judah, you know, with the lion here. The universe is strengthening your resolve. Go after what you want. If that's what you want, don't give up. Don't let nothing discourage you, okay? I mean, within reason, y'all. We don't want to start stalking the divine masculine. Don't be checking out his social media and all that stuff. Call him in with your heart. Send him love and light on his path. My twin flame sent me light. I think it was a couple of nights ago. He told me he wanted to send me light on my path. And you guys don't know what that did to me. That made me cry tears of joy, because I'm the one that talks like that. He ain't the one that talks like that. And now he's talking like that. That lets me know, and it gives me confirmation that he's awakening. And I ain't selfish. If my only job was to just wake my baby up so he can be the divine being that he needs to be, then I've done my job, right? I've done my job. And we'll always be in connection, because that's just how the twin flame journey goes. It doesn't mean that we have to be sexual, doesn't mean that we have to be romantic partners, okay? But we are on each other's journey now. Even though we're in separate states, we're still on the same journey, because we are twins. We're twin flames. That's our reason for being. We both signed up for it, whether we liked it or not. We can't revoke that shit now. This is a divine contract, not a soul contract with just, you know, entities and beings. This is between us and source, which is deeper. Yes, I do remember the great days. Whitney, I'm so glad that you released that. Yes. There is an explosion when it comes to unions, man. This stuff is so real. You know what, you guys? I can't say it prematurely. I'll keep it. I'll keep it to myself. Sorry. There's just certain things that I just want to keep to myself right now. You have the temple path. Okay, the temple path is about the awakening that's happening between you and your divine counterpart. You're both awakening. You're both on this temple path because this is esoteric and arcane knowledge. This is knowledge in the hidden realms that you both are tapping into. Okay. Like I said again, I can't make this stuff up. Not even if I wanted to. Not even in a million years can I make this stuff up. So there's going to be not only unions that are happening, but there's going to be some mass awakenings for the divine masculine, is what Spirit is telling me. There's going to be a lot of masculines that are asleep that are going to now wake up. And they have to. If they don't wake up before September the 19th, they're going to be asleep in 2020. And 2020 is the year of judgment. Okay, this is the what the Bible refers to as the last days, the great tribulation. It's going to be a tribulation because they're going to be stuck and they're not going to be able to have the woman of their heart. Right? This represents the divine feminine. This is who they love. They're not going to be able to have this woman. And remember, this is symbolic because it's just energy. It's not male, female. They're not going to be able to have the object of their affection. Okay? So they better take heed. But this is a confirmation that a lot of divine masculines are going to awaken before September the 19th. And if that's the case, you guys will be able to come back into union. Some of you are already connected with your divine masculine. I feel like even though it's been kind of hostile, okay, for a lot of you, because some of them are still awakening and they're not fully awakened, you still are coming back into contact with them as they're awakening. And then some of you are not, because your higher self is not going to allow you to be distracted by some of the 3D games that they're playing and the 3D confusion, mental confusion that a lot of them are in. Your higher self is protecting you. So don't always think, oh, the divine masculine is ghosting me. No, God is protecting your behind. I'm telling you, there are plenty of times where me and my divine masculine were not in contact. And when we would regroup and come back together, he would tell me the stuff that he was going through. I'm like, God, thank you for allowing me to dodge that bullet. Because I already know that he would have took it all out on me. Okay, that's what we tend to do. When we are, in love, we take it out, our worst fears and heartache and pain, on those that are closest to us. All right, come on, let me get one more card, Spirit. And then I'll go ahead and end this chat. All right, Spirit, have you said everything that you need to say? Because you're not giving me a card. I feel like it's coming. And I'm right. It just fell. Okay. Get clear on what it is that you want. Divine masculine, divine feminine. This card is for both of you. There's a lot of going back and forth. I don't want the twin flame journey. I don't want my divine masculine. And then the next day, you jump online. Is my divine masculine coming back? Get clear on what you want and make that decision. If you're going to walk away, walk away. Me and my divine masculine agreed together 2 weeks ago. We were walking away from each other physically, and we were going to start our lives, but we were still going to remain friends and everything like that. But it's best for us both right now, because you can't force someone to love you. You can't make them be what they are unable to be for you. So you have to find somebody else that's in a vibrational resonance in alignment with who you are. I'm a new person. I'm not the same person, and neither is he. I don't even know who in the hell he is right now. Okay? The piece of paper that attaches us means nothing. And when I don't know who you are, I've not seen him literally, I have not seen him. And when I say see him, I'm not talking about see him with my visible eyes. I'm talking about soul touching, seeing him in the depths of just really knowing who a person is in 2 years. Okay. People change within 2 weeks. Can you imagine how much a person can change within 2 years? So be clear on what you want. All right. Don't say you want divine masculine today, but tomorrow, because you don't have him and you've not manifested the union, you don't want him no more. Because what you're doing, unbeknownst to yourself, is you are putting out in the universe to keep yourself out of union. I'm telling you, the universe loves those of us that are stubborn. I am so stubborn when it comes to what I want that I will not stop thinking about it until I attain it. It becomes like an obsession, but quite not an obsession because I've learned from a lot of people that are really good manifestors to care, but do not care that much. Okay. Because the universe is very good at reading energy. It reads our energy all the time. And when it does this little test and it sees if we're in alignment, what it is that we're, projecting out there, that's what it gives to us. That's what we receive. So if you want to receive your highest good, focus only on what you want. And I have come to the conclusion of this beautiful reading, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me on this live chat. I love you guys. Thank all of you that are my consistent viewers and subscribers. Thank you for my new subscribers that have just subscribed to my channel. I love you. I love you all for whatever contribution that you have played or role that you have played in connection to my channel. I now wrap you in my love and I cloak you with the light of Christ consciousness. And so it is, everyone. Namaste.